our senators and House of Rep members, then we can be making a better case. Not when politicians just gather. We had our son in Azure for 6 years. They became contractors. They never talked about the ordinary man. Rather, they were involved in contracts and became.
I think it will just be. It will
those
just be,
contracts never built.
Murphy, I think it would be right to just hear viewers. Let's read up what they have to say in terms of contributions to the show. This is from Ibiwumi. He says, a 1 million point agenda can work. The multinationals in Niger Delta should give basic infrastructure to the Niger Delta.
Is you know what I said?
No, that has to
the agenda.
Hold on.
The person is saying the agenda is no way to go. So don't say that was what you said. That wasn't what you said.
You know one thing about me. I don't. If you know me very well, I don't play.
Okay, hold on. Let me also try to read other things. Paying militants is like, okay. This is by Odimayomi. He says, paying militants is like settling the land grabber.
Good.
Settling them without building the region amounts to charade.
Good.
Well, I think maybe we should have earlier dealt with who really is a militant, who is fighting through struggle, and all of that. Because we hear a lot and say, everybody that raises agitation in the Niger Delta is a militant.
Because as a fighter of the ordinary persons in Niger Delta, you won't even accept the amnesty program.
Really?
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Let me tell you.
You shouldn't, because the amnesty program didn't even address the core problem.
You know the
program that was meant to pay.
You see, the
money to
the problem we have is sincerity of
compensate criminality.
Even let's add some more. Enzo Uzo says, but as a short-term means of achieving their latest demand, I mean, it's trying to say something like this can help, at least in the immediate term, to solve or help cushion some of the effects of what's happening in the Niger Delta.
16 years after, you're talking about immediate term. Yeah, you see, Adwa.
Can we stop limiting this thing to years and just get going?
Adwa was a very brilliant man.
Can you understand? Can you understand what I was saying?
Adwa did was beautiful.
When we keep on
the inability
politicizing the whole thing, we keep on having the
subsequent administrations to upgrade. What the Adwa did shouldn't have exceeded 2 years, because you can't need to pay criminality.
Okay, let me ask this question. I mean, let's just even close up on this. What really is I don't want to say the problem or the challenge. What really is the entire concept about what the average Niger Delta man faces that raises an agitation in his heart or her heart to an escalated point that at some point they have taken the agitation against the state?
First of all, let me even tell you, my mother in the village and my relatives in the village don't even know what is called share. They don't know what is called chevron. They don't know about it because they've never benefited from it ab initio. They don't know what it is. They go to their regular farms, go to their regular market and all that. Those who are clamoring for this, government do this, government do that, and they have been receiving all the while from government, are those who are politically affiliated. If you watch, when Jonathan came and opened the door to Asurok to them, there was no noise anywhere. At that point, are you going to tell me that the masses were no longer suffering? The masses were still suffering.
Do you have any problem with opinion leaders being people to stand in front?
I don't have any problem with that. You don't need to finish. Have you noticed one thing? You see, most of the questions you ask, my friend will always keep them.
He didn't ask any question that
he asked you a question now.
And what was the question? And what was the question? Just like I asked you, and you jumped in.
What do you think is the solution to this? Now, let me tell you, ab initio have said it. It's very simple. I said something about sincerity of purpose. The president as it is today, or whoever that is
the problem.
Wait a minute, that is the helm of that is the helm of affairs.
First of all, tell us.
Do not wait a minute.
Do
not know.
I'm not waiting a minute. Do not let him tell us.
He wants to tell you that if you don't listen,
if previous administrations are settled,
if you don't listen, you won't.
If
you don't listen, you won't hear. Okay, you ask him that. Okay, he wants to tell.
And I want to go straight to the point. I don't play to the gallery. What I'm trying to say, in effect, is this. if there is sincerity of purpose, you don't
By which
you
of
don't
the
even need to.
By which of the
You don't even need to call anybody for a meeting.
Murphy, wait.
You don't need to call anybody for a meeting.
Okay.
You don't need to go and launch and go and do all the buhaha, all the ceremonies that you're cleaning Ogoni land. No. All you need to do is your presence. Let something begin to happen that area. People will know that yes, we are not feeling the impact of government. It becomes immaterial. Who started it? Who did it? Or who will initiate it? Government is government. When PMB was elected, he was elected president of what? Federal Republic of Nigeria. The implication of that is that everything concerning Nigeria, he must address them one after the other. And let me tell you, if you remember, he said something earlier. I am one of the people that have been agitating right from time that we must practice true federalism and that we must restructure this country. If you know, one of the problems we have today is that when we talk about restructuring, people feel we are talking about disintegration. No. You restructure and things will get better. Like I said, he tried to give an example of the aged mother in the village and all the rest. That was then. But now, the problem we have with our government, is this. Our government do what they feel they want to do and not what the people want them to do for them. Yes, and that is why agitations will continue. And that is why issues will continue. Because the moment people say, give me a hospital, and you go and give them borehole, they will tell you no, that the little stream they are using, they're okay with it. What they need is a hospital, and not that borehole you have provided for them. Because that is what you feel you want to do. What we are saying is that
that's fine.
Provide infrastructure for these people.
Murphy, let's have your closing words as far as this is concerned. 16-point agenda, is this the way to go? Will this solve the problem of the Niger Delta people? It's going to be a yes or a no. And if it's a yes, you tell us yes. If it's a no, you explain why, or you have a contrary view or a contrary way you think this can be solved.
60-point agenda, no. Cannot, I can never solve. Whether 16 or 1 million point agenda cannot solve the problem of the Niger Delta.
What's the way out? What's the way out?
The way out is this. First of all, let the Niger Deltans come together in one voice. You see, because you are not from Nigeria, you don't even understand some of it. Sometimes you see a group of Ijaw.
They're running off.
I am aware. You see a group of people from a particular ethnic group who are aggrieved, who are politically aggrieved.
No, I want you to tell me the way out.
I am telling you.
Quickly.
The way out is for the Nigerian people to come together.
Okay.
And first of all, resolve in a singular way of solving the problem. Then take your case to the government. And
as a package.
Yes, as
Thank
a package.
you very much. Well, it's been interesting having Justice to my right and Murphy to my left on the way out of the Niger Delta crisis. And hopefully, like I always say on my end notes, that everything we do will be geared towards oneness and keeping this nation, the unity of this nation cannot be compromised. And this is our package for tonight. Join us again next week on another episode of Face Off. Bye for now.